You know, they say you're a product of your environment. I agree, but I think it's up to you as to how that environment influences you. Are you going to allow it to be your downfall, or are you going to allow it to motivate you to greater heights? Do you think this community might get a little bit of a bad rep from maybe from the surrounding communities at all?
That's a very interesting question.
You always hear 922. Someone either says call 911 if you're in trouble or call 922 if you're looking for trouble. So if that says anything, that'll tell you the whole entire story about this town.
Whenever I go to try and get a job somewhere, right? I'm telling you, they're like, oh, you're from Uhrichsville, you're one of them Claymont kids, huh? And it does matter because people still carry that image even through till today, you know what I mean?
It's cool because, you know, you're young, you like to raise hell, you like to, you know, do stuff that could get you in trouble. But then as you get older, things start to change. I'm seeing Cody Garbrandt's hand raised, but I look to my left and my friends are going upstairs to shoot dope.
I was 15 years or 14 years of age when I started doing drugs and alcohol.
A total of a year in institutions, 9 months in rehab, 60 days in county jail.
You know, I was 13 years old when I took my first drink.
I was drinking every single day, getting blackout wasted, doing cocaine.
I would get high on spice and meth was introduced to me.
Them drugs have took over our town, made our town what it is. But as I said, the strong take over and the weak stay down.
Whole life I've been straight chained up. I don't mean to gripe, but I'm feeling like a slave, bro. Whole life feeling like I've been kept away from it. Whole world acting like they missing something there. We want it. We want it.
House of Hands, that's a brotherhood pact that'll never change or fade, ever. It's let us chase our careers and dreams. It's grown us into the men that we are today.
Growing up in Uhrichsville and Dynasty, you know what I mean? Me being small, I was like, well, I gotta learn how to fight.
Alright, death to my religiousness and secular positions. Death to my obsession, spread this message of submission.
Now I have a 2-year-old son. I want him to be proud of me, you know. I want him to be able to look back and say, my daddy did this, my daddy did that. You know, I just wanted to be an inspiration to my son.
She called me and she said, hey, I'm pregnant. At that moment, everything changes, you know. Your whole path changes directions. They don't take the chances. So people try to look for opportunities, whereas I try to create them myself.
When it comes to rap, when it comes to hip hop, you are preaching something. You just might not know it. And even if you do know it, you might deny its power. People don't really realize the power that music has. It moves people. People want to hear that you've been through the struggle, but there's hope too. Look, addiction is real, ain't no sugarcoat in it, but put your hope in God and he'll show up, simple as that.
Now I'm screaming death to these idols, to my pride and to my whole life.
You're gonna hear my music, you're gonna either think either this man's crazy or he's telling the truth, there's really no in between, and they're gonna hear my story.
What about purpose? What do you think your purpose is on earth?
My purpose? Shit. Represent. Every OD, every death, even if I don't know, that fuels me. I'm honoring their legacy. I'm representing everybody who lost their lives to the struggle that we've all been through. If you think a loudmouth, 40 drinking, 922 can't change the world, that's fine. They said David couldn't defeat Goliath. But instead of a slingshot, I got a story. And instead of a monster, it's me against the world. I want to bring love and compassion into this world, and more importantly, forgiveness. Because if you think about it, if God can forgive us, why can't we forgive each other? You know, I've heard that growing up my entire life. You know, is that my friends are no good, and I'm sure there's a lot of people watching this movie right now who are thinking, oh, his friends is just a bunch of drug addicts. You know, he's different from them. And if they think I'm one of them, by all means, that's fine because I am one of them.
922 Pride means to me that I'm never alone, that I always have somebody there for me. I have a family to fight for, I have a reason to live.
3 numbers, 3 words, family, love, and loyalty. That's what gets us through the day.
This community has vision. They do. They know what they want to be. They know where they want to go. We're in Appalachia. I mean, we got so many things going against us, but we succeeded. We survived. Whether, we may get a bad reputation, but we did it. That's the thing, is we're still standing. We're still here. We're still relevant.
This isn't a tragic story. This is a story of triumph over tragedy.